And welcome back, everybody, to MTG-D. And tonight, it is Sunday. Last day of pre-release. So today, we're going to go over a couple videos. I'll do one at a time. Upload them both, I think. But this pre-release from this weekend. This was Friday nights. This was Saturday nights. So, we'll go over Fridays first, go over the pool, show what I picked, what I put together, and go from there. That dice, my deck itself, let me just get these out and ready. Okay. Yeah, so these are the tokens, the lands, tokens, the Wolfie. And these are the ones, like I said, that I didn't use. It's pretty decent packs, I gotta say. Cool card. So obviously I didn't go black. Couple swords. Hydra's Growth, love that card, but I didn't go green either because, as you can see, the green pool wasn't that the greatest. And then that was my promo. It wants artifacts, and equipment. So yeah, I didn't have much of equipment, just a couple swords. The Incognation. No, that was sweet. Didn't want to splash to use it. Got a Malice, and then the red I didn't really want to go with. So what I did go with, there's the Scout token, is BAM. This is what I went with. Main reason right here. So on Friday, I went 1 and 2 before I dropped and had to come back and go to bed, obviously. But yeah, so that card, when it hit the battlefield, I won that game. Not the match, but at least every game that hit, I won. It's just a great card. So as you can see, I went Azorius. The Archon of Falling, Courser, the Tactics, Trancing Liar, great for tapping something down. So able to put some of my Sentinel's Eyes. Shadow of the Sky was another rare. Yeah, Glimpse of Freedom, Brine Giant, Sleep of the Dead, the Protein Thermitage. He really didn't do much. When you do cast an enchantment, he becomes a copy of something else. So you can keep recopying them as long as you cast an enchantment. So I had a few more enchantments in there. Enchantment Creatures, the Gull, and then Thrix. So now you see why I went blue-white. The Thrix, the Shadow of the Sky, and the Trawler. I mean, Omen of the Sea, Field of Ruin, just in case. Prophecy, I was able to get that out. Triumphant Surge, and Eidolon. So yeah, actually, yeah, I'll just do both videos together. So that was Friday night's pre-release kit. Not bad. You can see why I went blue-white. I felt that was the strongest. Not just a rare pool, but just overall in general, the blue-white enchantment flyers. So, but the results weren't that good. 1 and 2, but it was still fun. Yeah. All right, so that was Friday night. Yeah, so this would just be one video. I just thought it would take longer for some reason, but yeah. Here is last night's. I guess I put the dice away already. See, all these lands, camera I don't think does them justice, as I'm sure you've seen by now. That was the tokens, the black, Piper's pretty cool. The white, the red, one of the forge, the blue. So obviously I was not blue this time, but there was the Kraken. I did get the Kraken, and I did get that again, but I didn't use them. Kraken would have been fun, but I went a different route. Here's the green. So not very, both my green pools were not that great, so I did not go green that time either. What I did do, excuse me, is go Mardu. 2 reasons. I just splashed red, basically. It's basically black-white with a splash of red. The Corner War, which turned out pretty cool. I messed up on this a couple times by trying to attack with them. When I had their creature, if I just lifted up the block, I could take out both of them, but anyway, you live and learn. The Amulet, Lamphead, E2 extension, more removal, Nightmare, Hateful, and my promo. I was so stoked about this. Unbelievable. The card I really wanted for the pre-release for my promo to play it, and I got it. I'll put that down. Schwampy. Sentinel's Eyes, Daybreak, Slaughter Priest. This was the other reason I splashed red. Tapping stuff down. But, so I got 2 Phoenix of Ash. So I went with it. And what you see right here was the end. So I went, I went 2 and 1 in last night's. What you see here was the engine that won me the 3rd game of the 3rd match. This engine right here. So, Heliod says, it's legendary, indestructible, as long as your devotion to white is less than 5, it isn't a creature, which he never became a creature, but I didn't need it to be. And then whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. Then, for 2, another target creature gains lifelink to end a turn. Altar of Pantheon. Your devotion to each color and each combination of colors is increased by 1. Okay, that's cool. Add mana of any color, so float your mana. If you control a god, demigod, or legendary enchantment, you gain 1 life. So, that leads me to Phoenix of Ash. What I would do Tap before combat. Tap to gain a life. Trigger. Whenever you gain life, put up one counter. Put the counter on the ash. So automatically bumped up. Whatever it was, it got to 11/11 at one point. Pay 2, which I had plenty of mana. Pay 2 to give another target creature lifelink until end of turn. So I'd pay 2, this would have lifelink. No blocks to be able to handle the flying, the evasion. Swing in, lifelink, gain a life. Trigger, another counter. Next turn, boom. So it gained 2 counters since last time, so that after turn 1, it becomes a 4/4. Boom. Next turn, tap this, float a mana, gain life, 5/5. Pay 2 with a floating and a white. Lifelink, swing in for 5, comes to 6/6. So as you can see, it kept growing and growing and growing. I was down to about 4 or 5 life when I started this engine going. And by the time in the game, I was in the 30s, and he had the Shadow Spear, which is a great card too. Shadow Spear was bumping him up, but I eventually outraced him and overtook. So this little combo here was the MVP, and it was sweet, man. So that's all I needed to win that game. But yeah, a lot of fun. So hopefully, if you got to your pre-release, you got some good pulls, and you had some good games, and most importantly, you had fun and learned a little new things about this. A lot of mistakes were made, but that's what it's about. So, as always, thank you for watching. Hopefully your pre-release, your promos were good, and we'll see you next time.